Hey, it's Dean, here with our space roguelike game again, and with me is Jim again to play the game, and we're just gonna show off some new features. It's been quite a long time, a bit too long, but that's just how life is. So we're gonna show off what we've added to the game. Okay, get going.
What about this stuff, though?
I don't care.
You're not gonna explain what this means?
I mean, you can make worlds of different sizes.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know, it's not that relevant.
You're fine.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm already talking for world generation. So we're going to play as a scientist. Jim's going to play as a scientist.
That's this little guy right here.
Because he has some important new features. One of the first things you'll notice is this whole area he starts on with this star and stuff. And you scroll up, you'll see the big stone area. So that's the first big thing. Is we've added structures that generate when the world is generated. So this one here has got pillars and chests and barbarians hanging out there and barrels. And you'll also notice that the scientist has these two weapons, which we'll show off in a sec.
Alrighty. Let's see what my range is. I'm gonna move in. Perhaps get a little vantage point on this bone. And
there you go. So what we have here is a poison canister, which is just a thrown weapon, which creates poison clouds. And poison clouds create this poison status ailment, and when that status effect exceeds the maximum value, people just die. They'll just kill over and die.
Yeah, they spout all their blood into one little puddle of blood, and then they die. Yeah. So it's really effective at creating these large area of effect that persists all at once. It doesn't do any other direct damage, but it's really used for killing off a bunch of people really fast.
You're gonna die. You're gonna burn to death. I mean, that should do something about
I'm gonna drink some water, right?
So we've
added. Is water new?
You know, water is somewhat new. Drinking water will reduce your burn status effect or increase stamina, but it wasn't really enough. So
yeah, I'm dead.
He died. And one important thing is that you'll now when you die, instead of just popping up right back there, you'll go back to your spawn point. So that means that you'll lose progress, so that way you can't just... Also, that means you might be safer from monsters or stuff. That's important, so that kind of changes the way stuff works. Also, now we've added is you can you can pick up objects straight off the ground. You used to just be able to pick up stuff from corpses, but now you can just pick up all these piles of blood, and he's got 86 blood, and it's not really useful. You should probably have to put it in a container of some sort, but this is of course in addition to looting corpses, which is already a feature. And I guess your guy is pretty fragile because
he just died again.
He just died, and he doesn't have any resurrection. You'll just have to create a new guy.
And all my EXP.
Yeah. And it's kind of unfortunate. This guy keeps dying. So why don't you can you show off his other new weapon?
That's the mine. Just a minute. I'm gonna put a little. Use the melee button to set it down. I don't think the heavy version does anything different.
You might want to run away and see if you can get this guy to
step on those mines.
Step on those mines. I would place another on this. Okay. This isn't really working. Well,
it's a tough game.
I'm not. You shouldn't listen to me. I'm not a very good backseat strategist.
His range is really good.
My gosh.
So you see the start point is getting destroyed.
This isn't the best place to start. Maybe you should run off somewhere else, because these guys are a bit tough. Unless you can kill them with a poison canister. So, that guy should die. Of poison, probably.
Let's jump away. Whee!
And we haven't gotten anyone to step on mines yet, which is kind of sad. It's kind of cool when it happens. Oh man, I feel like that range on that bazooka is much more than it should be. But you're probably gonna have to deal with that guy because he's right near.
Well, he's right near my home point. I need to level up.
So yeah, that's another new feature. We did add leveling up, and you'll see that soon. But going and jump the gun. So, but let's take a look. So now you can also loot barrels and
There's a cool,
chests.
something cool to see though. Is let's get this gun over here. If I fire at that barrel, dang it. Well, you see these barrels, they contain both poison canisters and they contain rocket launchers. They contain missiles. So let's see if I can get this to happen. My arm is messed up, so I can't really shoot accurately anymore.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's a new feature or not, but I don't remember.
To come back with more scientists. Let's see now if we can get it this time.
And
So
you see all the items inside explode because it was full of missiles and poison canisters, and those all explode. And yeah, this guy should, if you can kill him, I would use poison canister.
He doesn't have range.
Maybe you should, I don't know. You're just not gonna kill him. The ray gun is really pathetic, unfortunately. It's just you're gonna have to poison canister. I guess you can do that. Ah, man. This isn't going out how it should. Game's too hard. You should just move in closer. You're not gonna be that. Well,
Dude, if I move in closer, I get bazookaed. Consider that.
you're right. You should listen to your heart, not to me.
Yeah, when I get in closer, when I do get in closer, and
Okay, let's see. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna?
he died.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
And so he was worth a lot of EXP because also he killed a lot of people, so he had all of EXP, and when he dies, I get all of his EXP.
So I mean, obviously we had EXP before, but it's just XP. I don't know. There's just a big X. I don't know if there's really a
It's right here.
But we've had that before as a feature, but you couldn't use it for anything. But now you can, so let's show that off. So you can take a nap on this little cross here. You can also take naps in beds.
It counts basically as a bed.
But it counts as a bed, and we'll show off beds later. But those let you rest, and when you rest, you can click that. It gives you that little option right there, and lets you bring up this menu, which lets you perform these actions.
So it's already my home, so if I die, I respawn here.
Yeah, and now you can. We have this whole level up screen. We can see what each of our stats is at, and we can spend experience points to level them up. And the way it works is different stats are going to cost you different amounts, but because they're effectively different stat families, the top three are in one stat are in the combat stat family, constitution and endurance are in the survival stat family, and wisdom, intelligence, and charisma are in the mind stat family. And so what that means is when you level up those things, it will increase the cost of other ones in that same stat family, but not the other ones. I don't know. But anyway, now that he's increased his constitution, that's going to give him higher health.
I should have more blood.
More blood, more. Every body part should have more health. And obviously his agility is going to increase his movement speed. And his dexterity.
My camera overseas 1.5. I should have seen what Ella was before.
Yeah, something could have had a reference point. Yeah, but agility is really useful to level up because that will make you move faster, so you'll be able to perform more movements before you get whacked. So it's pretty useful if you want to run away or run towards someone. I mean, it's all just running fast is pretty useful in general.
Let's see if I can poison this guy. These fellows. Oh my goodness, these bazookas are crazy. I better get away. Oh, those cowboys don't like me either. Why is that? Why don't they like... Oh my goodness.
This is really
All that leveling up was for nothing.
Maybe we should just try a different class. I mean, we haven't really showed up landmines though. I mean, I don't know.
These were the guys.
I can't convince. You can't convince anyone to step on your landmines. So.
Let me see something.
Can't jump that far.
Sure.
Yeah. So also yeah, if you run before jumping, it'll give you a running jump, which is pretty useful. Which is still not enough to get over there. So you just have to run more. Okay, there. Now jump. Now jump. I should get it. Should be able to get there.
Where am I now?
I think you're behind that. That's pretty sad. So now let's try now jump. No, this isn't working. This is really a kind of, I don't know. Nothing here is going to. You ran out of stamina, Jim. So you can drink water to increase your stamina instantly if you want. Just take a big slurp.
Yeah, boy. Okay. There.
There you go.
Finally.
So let's place a landmine and see if we can convince her to step on it. Why don't you place another? Okay, and then get farther away. No, you're not.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys, get moving.
You have to like convince them to come closer, like.
Shoot them.
Shoot them. I like jump off and then. See. Yep. So that guy hit the mine, and it caused a chain reaction, which happened a bit too fast for you to see, but.
It didn't deal damage. Oh, it's not a lot of damage to this guy.
But so then that each mine will blow up each other mine when it explodes. If the mine itself can't take damage from the explosion, and cause a sort of chain reaction. I mean, as you can see, that whole arch got blown up. So as you can see, is this a new guy? Wait a minute. What's your blood at?
550.
Okay, so you're a new guy. Yeah. So this is what his blood level was. How much blood he had before. Leveling up, so you can see the other guy who did level up had more blood, as you can see that.
And you see, this guy loves me because I killed off some cowboys. Where'd he go?
That's the pink means.
Yeah, he loves me.
So, as you can see, here's a house, and you can see there's some objects that are embedded in the walls.
Accidentally.
Because, so that right there is a door, and you can open doors by clicking on them. It's nice. Yeah, just click, click, click. The door's open. And right there is a bed.
Right here's a chest.
That's a bed. No, that's a chest.
Still, their stuff. They don't care though.
And you can, or you scroll up. Okay, your guy was off screen. But you can sleep in beds, and they function the same as the little star.
Oh, let's give me some colon.
Yeah, there you go. Confirm.
Let's see. And okay. Okay, now my blood is 600 right now.
Yeah. I might need to. I'm not sure if this scaling is proper. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
You just see with the shotgun. That
doesn't work
that
out.
messenger window's kind of messed up. I've known about that.
I hope they die. Come on, guys. Where am I?
You're spiced on the house.
I know, because I said this is my home, and then I did.
I mean, yeah.
Just die, guys. Yes, they both died.
You died again, though.
That's right. I got a bunch of EXP.
You're not gonna come back.
I died, but got a lot of EXP. That's a sad thing. The EXP goes out of the economy, EXP economy, if in this kind of case, because I killed them after I died with my poison cloud, so the EXP goes back to me. But nobody can get that EXP now because I'm dead. I can't.
Yeah, you can't really get EXP if they're holding it when you're dead.
Okay.
You should just be someone else. I don't know. Be someone more. The Vikings have really good. Well, okay, never mind. So these guys have good speed. An important feature is that, okay, if you move alongside someone while they're shooting them, etc., that will reduce accuracy.
It does. Does it have to be laterally of them?
It's best if it's laterally. If you run straight at someone shooting at you, it'll actually have a greater likelihood of hitting him. But especially with this guy who runs fast, if you run laterally against what's that guy? No, he's too good. But if you do that, you will be more likely to dodge, which is pretty useful for especially your fast-moving guys when it comes to fighting projectile people.
Come on, guys, let's all.
Yeah. It's their computer fan, which probably might be here. This game isn't well optimized, so. Oh yeah.
Feels good to do that.
I don't know that it actually hit a lot of these guys.
Yeah, right.
So it might not be worth much. I don't know. Maybe if you run into the poison gas cloud yourself, you can.
Yeah, no, come on in, guys. It's fine. It's great.
I don't know,
Where are they?
I think the gas clouds aren't because they kind of. I used to have an opacity effect on them. The opacity effect doesn't work anymore, but they get less thick over time, and then the amount of poison you're gonna die. Poison all your blood's gonna, yeah, you bled to death. It's pretty sad. What are you waiting for? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Where's my gun resurrect? Where is that? Where's the place that got blown up? Was it up there? Was it north?
I don't remember which place that got blown up.
That I was just in.
I feel like that was the southeast, but I'm probably wrong.
Because my guy was resurrected. Thankfully, but
okay.
I was gonna say thankful for the pathfinding going around it, but it didn't.
No, the pathfinding doesn't really care. It sees that it sees. I mean, it's not solid, so you can walk over it.
This is a little magician hut. I created this structure. I programmed it in, so it's just some house on pillars.
There's a magician there, but he probably ran off to kill someone.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he starts there, but then he goes off.
That's what most people in this world are kind of preoccupied with doing. Over here is usually a fence, and those are the flowers that the samurai eat. The fence is kind of tough to do because it has different sprite depending on like what corner it's in. Like if you click on the quarter ones, it looks like that. Yeah. Anyhow, that took some doing.
Yeah, I wish eventually there should be a faster way to gather red flowers off the ground.
Yeah, because you have to target them on the ground and then click their icon.
Okay, see right now I'm using middle click to click them, and if you didn't use middle click, you'd have to do this, which would be like if you don't have middle click.
Yeah.
Like 3, and you have to move your mouse like dut, dut, dut. But middle click just goes like dut, dut. But even still.
Yeah, you'd have to use that on the phone also, because we do have a phone version. The phone version is really slow, but yeah.
Hello, my friends.
Someone's been bleeding a lot over here.
Yeah, all the blood. Oh, 150 blood. Wow.
You drinking all?
No. No, silly.
You're just being a jerk. These people were your friends, you know.
Yeah.
They were like happy to see you, and you just kind of like.
Yeah. I'm an introvert, okay?
An introvert.
Because I don't like social gatherings.
Why did you instigate this social gathering by running into them?
I'm an introvert.
Why?
I mean, I crave people, but I just can't deal with them. Let's just get going. What else is there to talk about? Like,
I mean, what is there? Look at my list. Well, we should have leveling up. Leveling up's pretty cool.
Yeah, I should.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. You've been dying so much that we haven't had time to level up much. But I mean, if you can get good at the game, you can level up a lot. I don't know.
Oh, it's not a random chance.
What's a random chance?
It exists in this game. I don't know. It's pretty hard.
There's a lot of computers rolling lots of dice in there. That's why a computer's making the fan, because it's got a lot of dice rolling around. It's the fan that blows on the dice inside the computer, you know, and that's what we use.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's so noisy. You already looted that chest.
That's my house now.
Take a nap.
Oh.
This magician.
I can level up 1 stat.
Oh, in case you haven't noticed, this magician, he just runs around in an open bathrobe, you know, as you can see.
Yeah, he doesn't wear much clothes. Wait, so if the green stuff is similar to the poison gas, basically the green dust.
I think it is. You have to
Whoops.
turn the camera.
Yeah, kind of nice that there's a way to do that. Stand up this table.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tables are fun. We can all agree.
Dude, it's so like, how come it takes so much time for me?
Well, no. The issue is that they would. How can I love you? They stockpile action time when they're not doing anything, which needs to be worked on.
They're killing each other off.
Oh my gosh, he killed his friend, and now he got all the EXP from that.
Oh well. How come I can't?
I think there's something blocking it. It's hard to tell because not when I move in.
Oh, whoops.
Jim, I think there's something literally blocking. Like there's something solid there.
He still likes me.
Wow. Okay. And now you're gonna take a nap. right next to the poison gas.
Just be next to it, eh?
I mean, it's not very realistic because the poison in real life poison gas would spread and like kill you when you're sleeping. Okay, you level up your intelligence. Now you're a big brain boy.
Yeah. Oh,
if you eat a brain, yeah. If you eat brains.
So I have 21 normally if my head wasn't injured.
Yeah, your head being injured reduces your intelligence. Can I eat more? No, it's up to like
22. Yeah, which is kind of cheap. The brains do that. I think.
I mean, intelligence isn't useful for much.
But for this guy.
For this guy, intelligence will increase his accuracy with the wand instead of dexterity. Like most guys use dexterity. But it takes a big brain to be a wand flicker.
It's what all the great minds are doing.
Yeah.
Polish in there.
I mean, that's why he leaves his bathrobe open. You know? Yeah. He's gotta go to pull his wand out.
Yeah, whenever he needs to.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Blow up the house. I want to add gravity to blocks because, as you see, it's kind of like Minecraft, where blocks just float if you blow stuff out under them. And Minecraft sucks, so I kind of want all blocks to fall down. You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have floating trees and people like, whoa, it's just like Minecraft. You know.
Yeah.
That would ruin my day. You know, if someone looked and said that. You know. Don't you think that?
Oh no. Yeah.
Wow. And as you can see, he's got so many stats effects that they've gone out of the stat window.
Yeah. A little bit of blood, a little bit of stun, a little bit of fire, a little bit of poison, a little bit of resurrection.
And they're encroaching on this other guy's space. Okay.
Where am I?
I think you're in the house.
Yeah, there's gonna need to be a way to look inside houses a bit better.
You can just reduce the ceiling by.
Yeah, but like I don't want to have to do that manually every time.
You can hit Shift plus scroll. It's really easy.
Yeah, but I want to be able to walk into a house without having to fiddle with that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Gosh, wow, you really are an introvert.
When other people would rather be outside socializing, I'd rather be reading a book about
what?
How to blow them up with this stuff.
Wow. Wow, you're dead.
Yeah.
I can't say you didn't deserve it. Well, that might be about as good of a time to... Well, actually, we still have things to discuss. What's next for the game? I really want you to be able to use money, because you have money. I mean, we make it so you can use EXP. That's great. Okay, that number isn't useless. But I want it to be so you can use money, buy stuff. I mean, I think that's an important part of any game. I think that's the part of the appeal of games, is that being able to live in this fantasy where you can afford cool stuff, you know. And I kind of want to have that kind of wish fulfillment to my game, where you can just kill people and steal their money and then afford nice things.
Yeah.
I think that so that's one thing I'd like to add: ability to buy nice things. I also want to add more monsters, because I feel like it would be a drain on the soul if you're constantly fighting humans. You know, you need more acceptable targets like this guy who are just monsters. So I'm gonna add more monsters. I've drawn some up, but I haven't had time to program them in. Maybe I'll show a slide of images of some monsters I've drawn. I don't know. I'd also like to add, just cool stuff. Block grad. I want to add more character creation. I want you to kind of customize your character, so you can maybe change what color their hair is. have a bit more freedom. Select your name, because right now it just pulls their name out of a list of random names. And I want you to actually write down your name, you know. I think that's, I think that'd be nice, you know. Compared to, I mean, even though the random names are pretty nice, you know. Oh, yeah, we added auto-scrolling.
Yeah, for the phone version, because I was complaining, on the phone version, it's too hard to scroll normally.
Yeah, because, yeah, I couldn't get a two-finger tap to work. I also want, I want some smarter AI, because sometimes they're really dumb. I mean, even just with the way that the affinity works can be kind of dumb.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like if you hurt yourself sometimes and they hate you, they might actually like you when you do that.
So better AI would be also better AI because I'd want you to have allies and partners that you can, hey, you can pay someone lots of money and get them to fight with you. I think that'd be good to have partners. And for that, you probably want to have better AI, because otherwise you'll be really frustrated with them. But I think having partners would be really cool, especially because the game is pretty tough, and having more teammates would, I would say, help make it easier. But I think you'll probably have to pay lots of money for it, like pay them lots of money.
Yeah, that's how nobody get friends.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll have to be bought.
I mean, I wish I could even do that.
And what else was I going to say? Oh, I want to have a more interesting world generation, because we have just random houses lying around.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to find all the time.
I kind of want the world to have more structure to it. Like, okay, so you'll have big mountains and valleys, but also I want the way the structures are generated to make more sense. Like, I want you to have like towns and various landmarks. Okay, so this is a cowboy town. We have lots of cowboys and houses and this and that. Instead of just having them out there randomly, like it doesn't really make sense to have your house here and then have a monster right next to it who's just going to come kill you. So I kind of want the world generation to generate in a way that just makes sense. Because it just doesn't right now. I think that's kind of it. I would have added more if I was working this whole time, but I wasn't, because, I don't know, we had stuff going on. But I wish I was. Any final thoughts, Jim?
I want to be able to drink blood.
Why? That's, wow.
It'd be a nice feature.
What
Just as an option. Oh, 0 blood. Just put blood in a container, then pour it out somewhere. Oh, if you could get like pools of blood. I really want to see pools of blood.
Like having
flowing.
So you have like liquid physics and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Like a river of it. Yeah, I guess I mean liquid physics can be pretty tough to do. Any other suggestions, Jim?
You should make it real good.
Okay.
And make it easier to play, so you're not dying all the time.
Make an easy mode.
Yeah.
Rooms.
Yeah.
No, but okay. I think that's it. Sorry for the long wait. It really hurts my heart that to leave everyone waiting and to have not worked on it for enough. Anyhow, hopefully these new features have impressed anyone watching enough that they'll be convinced to buy it when, I don't know, 20 years when I finish it. Anyhow, I think that's about it. That's all there is to say. Don't want this to run too long, so bye-bye.
Bye.
One more thing I wanted to show off was that I ended up making some Lego renditions of these two monsters from the game. Obviously here's the eye guy, and he's looking a bit more intimidating than he does in the game. But it's a rendition I'm somewhat proud of, and he's got these little shooters under his eyes, so if you press on them, he can shoot, kind of like he shoots in the game, not exactly. And we've got the bipedal cat here, and he's got jointed limbs, and as you can see, he's stomping on this dude. And he was pretty fun. And we got a bunch of guys with different weapons all here in this little scene. We got a little landmine that hopefully no one will step on. So I thought that was pretty fun. Anyhow, bye-bye.